In the high-stakes world of soap operas, the lines between reality and fiction can get blurry.
Very blurry.
But what happens when the cheers stop? When the hate for a character starts to follow an actor home?
It culminates in something pretty unbelievable, like an object being thrown at you in a grocery store.
Welcome to Starscope Report.
Join us as we uncover Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals.
From red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we dive deep into the stories behind the fame.
Today we're jumping into Cameron Mathison's polarizing role as Drew Cain on General Hospital.
We're looking at the massive fan backlash, the heartbreaking effect it had on his family, and the incredible support he got from his co-stars.
This is a wild one.
Okay, so let's set the stage. The big headline here is the former Hallmark heartthrob embracing his inner villain.
Yeah, his own words were something like hard to like, and I love it.
Which is a great attitude for an actor. But why has his character, Drew Cain, generated so much?
Well, heat. To get that, you have to look at who Cameron Mathison is, or at least who we thought he was.
Right. A 30-year soap veteran.
Yeah.
Ryan Lavery on All My Children.
And more recently, the face of countless Hallmark and GAF movies. He is the ultimate nice guy.
That's his brand.
It is. So when he joins General Hospital, he's stepping into a really complicated role. And he said, initially it was just supposed to be for 3 months.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that short.
Yeah, a quick arc. But it turned into a multi-year contract, which, he says he's just super grateful for.
But that's when things took a turn.
A very dark turn. He admitted he knew the character was going down a darker road. He even felt, I'm not 100% sure this is a good sign.
But he decided to just dive in.
And dive in he did. The writers made Drew Cain just truly despicable.
So despicable that Mathison joked he was recently shot twice in the back because, quote, everybody hates me like crazy.
I mean, let's talk about some of the character's low points.
The big one for a lot of fans was Ned Quartermain.
Oh, yeah. He leaves Ned, a legacy character played by Wally Kurth, to die during a heart attack.
Now, in Drew's defense, he thought Ned might be faking it.
But still, the coldness of it, for longtime viewers, that was just a huge line crossed.
And it got worse. Right now, he's blackmailing his own nephew, Michael.
Over-assumed bribery money, all to get a custody advantage for Willow Tate. It's cynical and ugly.
So if you go on Reddit, the fan reaction is just brutal.
Oh, yeah. They call the character creepy.
I saw Predator vibes.
Yep. And they call the whole storyline ludicrous and gross. It's not just dislike, it's active revulsion.
And yet Mathison's perspective is so positive. He finds it lots of fun.
And weirdly therapeutic, which I find fascinating. He argues that strong feelings, good or bad, are better than being in that neutral area.
I get that, I do. It's the classic actor defense.
If they hate the character, you're doing your job.
Exactly. But what if they don't hate the villainy? What if they hate the writing? That's a huge difference.
And that's the core of it. Because that anger, it didn't stay online.
And that's not even the wildest part. The anger over this fictional character spilled into the real world, forcing the actor to issue a gentle reminder that impacted his entire family.
So Mathison is on the Jennifer Hudson show, and he tells this story that is just jarring.
It's one thing to read a mean comment. It's another to be in the produce aisle and have someone get angry at you.
Right. He said a fan recognized him, and at first she was excited. But then she started talking about Drew Cain.
And her mood just shifted.
Completely. She got so angry that she grabbed an apple.
An actual apple?
And threw it at him across the supermarket.
That is just insane.
It is. But, there's a history of this in soups. Susan Lucci used to get cornered by angry fans. Eileen Fulton apparently needed a bodyguard after someone hit her with a purse.
But social media has just turbocharged it, that constant stream of hate.
And that's what really affected his family. His daughter, Leila, who's 19, she FaceTimed him.
Right. She'd seen a YouTube clip of Drew's darker scenes.
And it wasn't just the character's actions that upset her, it was the comments section. She was just floored by the hate and aggression towards me, meaning her dad.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Having to see that vitriol aimed at your parent? That's awful.
It's so tough. And that's what made him post that video on Instagram.
His gentle reminder.
Exactly. He posted the FaceTime video and basically said, look, we actors have kids and families and friends and are real people.
He ended it with, remember everyone, it's just a character and I'm just doing my job.
It's a powerful message, and you can see he's trying to handle it with grace,
Yeah.
using gratitude and compassion to deal with all of this public anger.
If you love these Hollywood twists and the stories of the stars facing them, make sure you're subscribed. We've got even crazier celebrity stories and insights ahead.
And as soon as he posted that, his co-stars just rolled in.
The defense squad arrived.
Immediately. Caitlin McMullen, who plays Willow, called him truly phenomenal, kind, and supportive.
She said they had to dive in together on that really tough storyline.
Bradford Anderson, who's Spinelli, just called him lovely.
Even his on-screen rival, Rory Gibson, Michael, called him the most kind, chill, generous guy on set.
But the best one had to be from Maurice Benard, who plays Sonny.
Oh, the godfather of Port Charles.
He basically issued a threat to the trolls. He said, if you mess with Cameron, you're going to have to mess with me, and I don't think you want to do that.
Wow, that's some serious backup.
For sure. And his daughter, Leila, actually commented later that seeing all that support restored my faith in the GH Watchers.
That's really nice to hear. But okay, that's the emotional side. Let's get to the root of the problem.
The second source of the heat, the casting critique.
Because Mathison was a recast, he took over the role of Drew Cain from Billy Miller, who sadly passed away.
And Billy Miller was beloved. He defined that character as the gritty, complicated twin of Jason Morgan.
So when Mathison, Mr. Hallmark, stepped in, fans immediately said he was miscast.
The argument wasn't that the new Drew was evil. The argument was that the new Drew didn't feel like Drew at all.
It was a betrayal of the character's history.
Exactly. People were saying, why not bring him on as a new character? Or even as his old All My Children character, Ryan Lavery. That would have been amazing.
It raises that big writer's room question. Do you change the character to fit the actor you just hired?
Or do you hire an actor who fits the character you already have?
And in this case, it feels pretty clear they changed the character.
100%. They took this morally ambiguous, complicated character, and to fit Mathison's persona, they kind of flattened him into this new type of villain.
A nice guy who suddenly starts using ruthless blackmail.
And to longtime viewers, it doesn't read as a compelling fall from grace. It reads as bad writing, unconvincing.
So when the fans call the storyline ludicrous or gross, they're not really complimenting the actor's villainous performance.
No, they're rejecting the entire premise, and the actor is the one on the firing line for that creative choice.
Despite the fan hate, Mathison himself believes the new villainous turn is a sign of success. But does this fan rage mean the writers are doing their job too well?
It's an impossible situation for him. He's doing exactly what he was asked to do. He's committed to the material.
But the foundation is shaky.
Very. And that effort gets interpreted as noise, not nuance. It fuels the hate, not because the villain is so good, but because the villain is so unbelievable in that specific world.
So we have to ask you, the listener, to think about this.
Yeah.
Is the actor who gets the most fan hate actually the most successful?
Or are they just stuck playing a character that was maybe poorly conceived from the start, shoehorned into a history where they just don't fit?
That's a debate about narrative, about casting, and about the promises a long-running show makes to its audience.
And that difference between hating the monster and hating the mistake, that's really the heart of this whole story.
You've been listening to Starscope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture.
Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.